There, let's see. I am live on YouTube. Let me see. Can I unmirror this? I don't think I can. Oh, darn. Oh, no, I don't need the retouch. No, I don't need that. All right, hi there. Welcome to my live. I said I felt intuitively that I should start getting on YouTube and talking more and just doing more, engaging more, being more on YouTube. And so here I am, following my intuition. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok every day, from 7 to sometimes midnight, even 2 in the morning. I don't know why I'm using a really long straw with this cup, but I'm on TikTok every day. I hope I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. TikTok restricts you if you mention other apps because they're stupid over there. But I do tarot readings. I'm an intuitive psychic and actually medium as well. I'm having a spiritual awakening. And I have lots of topics I want to talk about. Today I want to talk about six-dimensional creation from the imaginal world. But let's start out with a tarot reading. I want to do a tarot reading. I want to do a reading for anyone that's at my level of spiritual awakening. I've been awakening probably for the past 4 years, maybe 5 years. But really the past year and a half, 2 years, it's been like an intense, like intense where I realized that things are really changing, and life is not the same anymore. The world is not the same. Life is not the same, and that's like I've been picked up and put into a furnace. So here I am. I'm awakening. My mind is opening. My heart's opening. I'm kind of a new age hippie these days at 45, as you can tell by these beads. I wonder if anybody's going to come to this live. I don't ever come on here at this time. This is brand new for me to come on here at 2 p.m. every day and talk for an hour, which is very easy for me. I could talk for an hour. By the way, my forearms look good. I'm not physically fit. I'm working on getting physically fit. I'm working on getting better at it. It's not really in my natal birth chart to be a physically fit gym rat. So it's a struggle for me, but I need to work on it. I also, in addition to TikTok, I post on YouTube every day. I want to come on here and start doing more longer form videos, maybe doing the lives every day. And maybe on the lives, that's when I'll do the reading. I also sell t-shirts, or I'm going to be selling t-shirts. My intuition has led me this crazy idea to take old t-shirts, cut them up into crop tops and muscle shirts, and sell them as like a sex positive brand, geared more toward gay dudes and gym rats. What's up? Let's see the name. Canilo? Becca? How are you guys? I'm just sitting here chatting. I just started going live on here today for the first time. I want to do a collective tarot reading for anyone that might be spiritually awakening. And also I was saying that I go live on TikTok every day under the same name, Joey's Magic Tarot. I do tarot readings, $10 mini reads. But I'm going to start coming on YouTube every day. I'm following my intuition with this, and I'm going to start coming on YouTube every day and just talking about spiritual topics. Like today I want to talk about creating from the sixth dimension, the imaginal world, and how do we bridge the imagination into the physical world, the balance of as above, so below. Which city? What do you mean? I'm in America. I'm in Alabama. Where are you from? Which city? Hey there, Inara. What's up? TTT Bob, how are you? I want to do a collective tarot reading. Also, I do $10 mini reads if anyone would like an actual reading. I can't mirror this. I'll have to tell you my Venmo, Cash App, and whatnot, but there it is right there. But on YouTube, I can't mirror this so that you can see it. I have to just read it out to you. But I'd like to do a collective reading. One thing, my channel has several videos. I did these parody readings, these gay soulmate readings. If you're a gay guy and you're unlucky in love, can we play Uno? What do you mean? I don't play Uno? What does Uno have to do with tarot readings? I'm on here to talk about spiritual topics, not to play games like Uno. So I'm not sure what you mean by that. Would anyone like a reading? So I was saying that I'm also on August 15th, I'm going to be launching my t-shirt brand I'm calling Flex and Retro, where I take retro t-shirts, used by gym rats and muscle jocks, gym type of guys, cut them up into crop tops, muscle shirts, and I'm going to sell those. It's a whole vibe. It comes with like a gift bag called Naughty Nummies. It's a sex positive brand, kind of random, but so I have those t-shirts back there. I'll be going live on TikTok on the 15th to sell those. But I do go live every day to do tarot readings, talk about spiritual topics. Would anyone like a reading today, or I'll do a collective reading? My mini reads are $10. I have 3 payment options: Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. But like I said, I'm on here to talk about spiritual topics. Today I want to talk about creating from the 6th dimension. And how do we do that? And how, if you have an active imagination, that's how you would do that. And you'd have to practice your imagination. What car do you have? What car do I have? Okay. So yes, I would like to talk about spiritual topics and creating from the 6th dimension. And again, yes, I would like to do tarot readings if anyone would like a reading. It looks like there might be 3 people on here, maybe 1 person. Well, I haven't really come on here much, so I wouldn't expect anybody to be on here with me, but so, let me do the reading. Let me just get situated. I'll do the reading here and see what we got. Good vibes. I only want good vibes here. I only want good vibes. Get it, Teddy. Oh, my cat's chasing a big fly. Oh, that black beetle or bug or bee or wasp, whatever the heck that thing is. It actually came in the house. We didn't know if it did. Go ahead, Teddy, get it. I'll have to edit this from the video, but he's cute. And he's careful though, that's glass. Okay. Interesting. When you go live, sorry, my cat was there. Okay. So let's do a collective reading for anyone that is spiritually awakening or wondering what their purpose is in life, or feeling like they might be called to something but they're not sure what it is. Just, a collective reading for anyone that might be spiritually awakening at the same level that I am. Give us a collective reading. And let's use the traditional tarot deck, the Rider-Waite deck. And let's give us some answers and guidance. What do we need to know as we awaken? What do we need to know as we awaken? What do we need to know as we awaken? Angels and guides, give me a message for the collective. I want to have a peaceful hour every afternoon. This 2 o'clock hour, 2 to 3 Central, I want it to be a peaceful time. Come, watch me, listen to me talk with me, engage, and let's see, let's just talk about New Age topics, talk about spiritual awakening, do some tarot readings. But let's see, what do we have for the collective here? Okay. You're not going to believe this. This is what we have for the collective. The Ten of Pentacles. Guys, I'm not joking. I cannot get away from this card. I can't get away from this card. I try to avoid it just because I'm trying to see, am I trying to make the card pop up? Let me shuffle. Let me keep shuffling. Am I trying to make this card come up? But no joke. the past few days since I did the reading for my friend Tree last week, and in 4 different decks, she got the Ten of Pentacles. Ever since then, every time I shuffle, I shuffle. Look, shuffling like crazy. Right there, bottom of the deck, first card I see, Ten of Pentacles. Okay? It's like you just can't beat it. It's like, I don't understand how this keeps happening. I keep testing it. But then again, I think spiritually, why do I want to push that away? I've been trying to manifest wealth, like large wealth, sustained wealth, wealth that will allow me to move freely into my spiritual calling without having to worry about how I'm going to pay the bills. And yet it's like right here in front of me, it keeps coming up, and yet part of me keeps saying, wait, no, I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Go away. I don't believe you. Why would I say that to the energy of money that's trying to manifest for me? It makes no sense. But that's what keeps coming up. That's what keeps coming up. I'm telling you, it's like I can't. And I shuffle. I mean, I really shuffle the decks. And again, I'm testing it, but it just, that card just keeps coming up. Just keeps coming up. And I took a big step of faith in launching my tarot business, putting myself on TT, putting myself on YT, putting myself on IG, putting myself out there, talking to strangers at the pool at my apartment. I'll say, not even trying, guys. Page of Wands flew out, which is career, work. This is good news coming to you. Good news related to work and finances. Ten of Pentacles. You could see I'm not trying. I'm literally not. I'm shuffling once, looking down, and it's there. 3 times it happened just on this live. 3 times it happened. Claim this. If you're on here, if you happen to see this video, claim this Ten of Pentacles for you. This is a collective reading. I'm going to go back to the traditional deck now. But just know that the Wizard's Tarot and the Pulp Tarot by Todd Alcott, Wizard's Tarot by Barbara Moore, just know that both of those decks, very easily, without trying, Ten of Pentacles came up. So 3 decks now. I don't get it. And I do wonder, though, after working for 4 solid years on my mindset, specifically related to my money mindset, why am I like saying, no, this can't be, this is too good to be true. No. Ten of Pentacles, it cannot be. You can't be real. Makes no sense. Why would I do that? I don't know, but bottom of the deck is 6 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, reminiscing. And I take this as childhood dreams coming true. You're looking back at childhood dreams, things you've always dreamed of, and you're looking at them from a stable place where you have a stable foundation, and those dreams have come true. That's the 6 of Cups to me. It's that feeling of looking back and thinking, wow, that thing, that love, that home, that career, those finances, that vacation, whatever, that cat, that dog, that pet, that business, that thing I dreamed of from a child all the way into adulthood. It happened. I'm here now. It's happened. 3 of Pentacles after the 10 of Pentacles is showing that someone's going to come into our lives that will help us. This could be people watching us, viewing us, buying our products that we put out there, buying our services. We're offering something. 3 of Pentacles is showing that other people are coming in to help us make this dream happen. In a very practical sense, I'm getting the intuition that this is like when I put myself out there on TikTok, people are going to come to me for more and more readings. When I put myself out there on here, I hope I don't get restricted on YouTube for this. I really hope I don't. Because on TT, if you mention other apps, they restrict you. If I get restricted on here, then I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, in this sense, I read intuitively. Intuitively, I'm getting the sense that the 3 of Pentacles is saying that you'll have the people that you need to help you accomplish the goal. They're going to be there. That could be even just people coming to my live, watching me, talk about my shirts, my sex positive message for gay men. And there's a reason for that as well. I am a gay dude, and it's taken me a lot of years to get comfortable with being a gay dude. And the fact that our sexuality is okay, that what we desire is okay, and the world doesn't understand it, but that's okay as well. We've incarnated as gay men and gay women for a reason. I think personally for gay men, we tend to end up getting into things like tarot. And I think when we incarnate with a balance of the feminine and masculine, we have that energy where we can move in the masculine energy, but we can move in our daily life, but we can also move within the spiritual feminine energy, the divine feminine, which is the intuitive empress energy. It's like we're that balance of emperor and empress. So Three of Pentacles, this could even just, like I said, this could just be people coming and buying the t-shirts when I go live. Because the Ten of Pentacles is the first card we started out with. When do you start a reading with the Ten of Pentacles? When do you start a reading with the Ten of Pentacles? I don't fucking know, but it happened today. And this is beautiful. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords. This career, this new move, this new thing that we're doing, it's going to take us somewhere where we're actually going to be traveling. Possibly the finances are going to be so great that we're going to get to move to our dream home, getting away from situations, stabilizing our mind, and moving somewhere that we love. This is going somewhere. This is travel. This is movement. Now, Four of Cups, be careful. The Ten of Pentacles is, now Four of Cups is right below Ten of Pentacles. This is saying that this might be like, I'm going to be very honest. This is me. I wanted money to manifest for me in a very specific way. I spent more than a year and many years on this, working as a toy inventor or trying to work as a toy inventor. I paid for a business program, did the program for a year, invented 3 more toys, started sending them out to companies and getting no feedback. Come to find out, my toys are just not good enough. And I had to make it, I felt intuitively though that I was being led to give up that big dream anyway and focus more on the spiritual, on tarot, on going lives, on talking to people about, like what I want to talk about now, 6-dimensional creation. So it's like the Four of Cups is saying you don't want the option that the universe is giving you, but you also have 3 cups already. So you have that 3, you're stabilized, you come together emotionally. And the universe is saying if you accept this 4th cup, you will balance out. You will stabilize your emotions. 4 walls hold up a room. So I take the 4s as foundation. And that was me saying, but I don't want to do this. I don't want to do mediumship. I don't want to, I didn't want to do this stuff at first. I really didn't. This is really not very like me at all. But now below the 3 of Pentacles, next to the 4 of Cups, is the Lovers. This would be the center of the reading. This would be your energy, our energy. This is the collective's energy. We're being asked to make a decision from the heart. A spiritual decision. I think this is me that surrendered to this calling, this life path of, being a spiritual teacher, stepping into my role and actually saying with power and authority, yes, I'm a psychic and I'm a medium. Just stepping into that spiritual calling, making that decision from the heart and following your heart. You can't go wrong when you follow your heart's calling, when you follow your soul's calling. See, yeah, beautiful. So below the 6 of Swords is the 2 of Cups. I'm going to take this as a divine counterpart, an emotional relationship, not that it's balanced, but that 6 of Swords is showing me that you're going to be traveling, we're going to be traveling with a partner. Because we made a decision from the heart, the Lovers, it's brought emotional fulfillment, 2 of Cups, and now there's a balance. We're balanced with our higher self, feeling our calling, but we're also balanced with the partnership that we're in. So balanced, we trust this person to go somewhere with them, and we're moving, possibly moving locations, moving to a new home, buying a home together, maybe traveling together. Holy shit, this is a really great reading. I mean, I'll accept it. I'll take it. I don't know why I'm using a really long straw with this mug. But that's my personality, guys. I do stupid stuff like that. I don't know. I make myself laugh. I was like, this straw is too long. You're going to sit there on YouTube and look at that ridiculous straw. But my hero is Willy Wonka, so that's actually really, that's where I get a lot of my personality, I think. A lot of my quirkiness, I think, comes from how Gene Wilder portrayed Willy Wonka. The schnozberries. This scene on the boat is my favorite. So weird, so creepy. Gene Wilder, who's the best? Good old Gene. Uh-oh, what's this? Guys, you can't beat it. Listen to me. Whoever's watching me, whoever ends up watching me, I'm telling you, you can't beat this. This fell out of the deck. I know it's not mirrored, guys. I'm sorry. I can't mirror it on YouTube when I'm using my phone front-facing, but this is all the equipment I have right now, so I'm doing the best I can. Just know it says Ace of Pentacles, of course. Guys, this is below 10 of Pentacles, below 4 of Cups. This is exactly what I said. This is the universe saying you're going to have a new creative start financially. It might not be with what you thought. For me, all of a sudden, this t-shirt idea, this random idea of taking old used t-shirts and playing up the gimmick of that they were used and sweaty by hot guys, muscle jocks and gym rats. that's the gimmick, and it's a sex positive brand, and it's geared toward gay dudes that want to show off their body and be bold about their sexuality and about how they look, whether they're chunky like me or whether they're ripped like a bodybuilder. Doesn't matter. The little tagline is "Old tees, new sleeves." Like it kind of sleeves the shirts up. Think Johnny Depp in the Freddy Krueger movie when he's laying there in the bed with the crop top and the jogging pants. That 80s flair. That's what I'm going for. That's not something I thought I would do. I haven't sold the shirts yet, by the way. I haven't. I've made them and I'm still making them and working on them because I do have to cut them and everything and make sure that they look right. I have all the supplies. I have everything I need. This is a perfect example. The universe is saying you're coming into a Ten of Pentacles, but it's not going to be how you expected. Four of Cups. It's not going to be how you expected. It's going to be different, and it's going to be heartbreak. Heartbreak might be emotional for me when I gave up the dream of being a toy inventor and I moved on from it and just kind of let it go. I was mad for about a day. I was actually shocked at how easy it was to let it go. I was mad for about a day, then I was upset for a couple of days. But once I went online and went live and people started joining my live and asking me questions and paying for readings, then I thought, oh, okay, so I could do this spiritual thing. Okay. So Ace of Pentacles, a creative new idea financially, and that's where the t-shirts came from. It's just that would be the t-shirt. So it's like the universe is saying, follow that creative idea, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's not exactly what you wanted and you're not sure about it, follow that creativity because you're coming to the Ten of Pentacles. Yep. See below the Lovers, Page of Wands. This is good news. I'll take this as my friend. Let's say it's my friend Big Bear, I call him. His name is Joseph, like me. Let's say Big Bear. This is Big Bear giving me a creative idea or giving me news about my t-shirts and saying something like, when you start hanging the t-shirts behind you when you go live every night and start talking about the t-shirts every day and get the momentum going. That's an example of Page of Wands. News is coming in, creative inspiration, news is coming in, someone is giving you an idea. That's how I'm taking this right now, which is good. Because the wands are related to work and fire, your day job, the work you do, which for me would be I'm working on these t-shirts because I'm building a brand, I'm building a business. Oh, by the way, the name of the brand is called Flex and Retro. Let me show you what it looks like real quick. I'll show you on my other phone. So, and then I'll post it on here as well. Let me show you what the brand looks like. So here's my logo. You can't see, it's not reversed, but it says Flex and Retro, old tees, new sleeves. So that's the logo. Let's see. Okay. Oh, my little kitty cats are running around. Okay, so let's see. What's this ninth card here in this collective reading? This collective reading is fantastic. I hope people come on here and watch it. Well, the universe will bring the right people to it. Their higher self will guide them to it. Okay, so what else do I need to know about this? Okay, Six of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Swords. Got to make that decision and go for it. You have to just say, and I'm taking the Two of Swords as an intuitive read. It's saying to me, intuitively, this is how I feel for me. Make the decision that the shirts are good enough, the idea is good enough, and that you can and will sell them, and that you are doing this for a reason. That's the decision. Don't blind yourself to things. Don't, the swords are in the air. She can take that blindfold off anytime she wants. Don't put a blindfold on to the decision that's right in front of you. You have the tarot business and you have these t-shirts. Go for it. There's no decision to be made. It's like you're trying to make a decision and the universe is saying there's no decision to be made. Just go for the one that's in front of you. Take the blindfold off, put the swords down, stop overthinking, and go, like I said, I read intuitively. That's what I'm getting for this, intuitively, because why would this come up in this position again? And also, two is about balance. It's saying balance out your mind. Also, there's two things I'm pursuing. Two of Cups, Two of Swords. I'm pursuing two things. T-shirts, Flex and Retro, Tarot, Joey's Magic Tarot. Also, I'm on Instagram, Joey's Magic Tarot as well. Hang on one second. My little kitty cat, Stormy. She just had her surgery last week. Once I took the collar off on Sunday, she won't come near me. But if I go see her when she's in her bed, it's like little by little she's warming up to me again. But she's still a little hesitant. Like if I stand up, she'll run away. If I call her name, Stormy, she'll run away. Stormy. Are you hungry, girlie? She's a little black cat. A little 6-pound cat. She'll probably be about 9 pounds fully grown. Teddy, go check on her. Teddy's my bigger cat. He's white and gray. He's so cute. I love that cat so much. I love Teddy. I mean, I adore him. I love Stormy, of course, but Teddy's my baby. Hey, Brianna, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing a collective reading. It was actually great. Guess what card it started out with? No joke. I was going to use the Pulp Tarot, and then I decided to use the traditional tarot, and this card was the first one. No joke. No joke. I'm not kidding. I have to go back and fast forward this video just to watch the reading part when I post it, when it posts. Stormy, you okay, baby girl? Watch. Every time I call her name, she runs away. She's letting me pet her and everything, but when I call her name, she runs away. If I stand up, she takes off. I don't know what it is. I guess she's gonna warm up. Take her time to warm up to me again. But she used to come in the kitchen anytime I was in. She would come in the bathroom with me. She'd come in the kitchen. She'd rub up, my leg. She'd warm me up to me, but it's taking her a little bit of time. But I finally got a good look at the belly. I couldn't come back on TT last night. I had such a bad tension headache. I'll have to talk about that tonight. From this neck pain, it wrapped around my head and my eyeballs are hurting me. Oh no, helping somebody move? That sounds terrible. I hate moving. I know, right? But tonight, wait till you hear about this tonight. I'm going to talk about 6-dimensional manifestation and creating from the imaginal world. So I didn't know what to do. This headache was so bad last night. I was chatting with somebody. Weirdly enough, we've chatted before, but it's hard for me to remember sometimes the name and the username. But then she said that she's like from the same area that I grew up in, and she knew some of the same schools and went to one of the same schools I went to. I guess I repeated myself, but Brianna, the headache was really killing me. I was doing my best to be pleasant, and I repeated some stories I told her before. And this person wrote to me, "You told me this already," and I got so pissed in the moment. I'm just being honest with you. I hope she doesn't see this. If she sees this, I'm sorry. It annoyed me. Because I thought it came off rude, but I thought, no, it's just a headache. That's all it is. So I left after 2 hours. I ate something. The headache was killing me for hours. And then intuitively, I started getting these ideas what to do. You're going to get crazy. First of all, I started affirmations. And I didn't say my headache is gone. I don't say my. I don't take on the headache like it's for me. It's mine. I say the headache is gone. So I started with that affirmation. Then I got this idea to tap my head in different places, like tap it, like that spiritual tapping thing. I had this idea that the tapping would somehow, the energy of tapping, just the sense of tapping. Yeah, I guess I felt in the moment that maybe she didn't realize that it came off so rude on her end that she was trying to backtrack. It just annoyed me. I thought, the fuck? I'm sitting here spending my time. That's rude. I'm sorry I repeated the same thing. My apologies. But anyway, I started tapping all around my head, and I felt like the actual sensations, the actual vibrations of tapping would somehow relieve pressure because that's what the tension headache was, a lot of pressure. And then I looked up something on Google or whatnot, which I had done instinctively anyway, but it said exactly where to start the massaging. I'm telling you, the affirmations, the massaging, the tapping, without any medication, within a little bit of time, the headache was gone. And it's still gone until today. Gone. It's the craziest thing. But then I started getting revelations last night as I was like that 2 o'clock hour, 2 o'clock in the morning. I feel like my dad's presence was there. And I was getting like past life visions. Sometimes weird things happen at night in my apartment. Now, last night the bathroom door opened, but I don't know if it was the cats. I happened to be laying on the side of the bed where I could see straight down that hallway into the bathroom. And the door wasn't closed completely. It didn't require a knob turning, but it was closed enough, and I didn't see any cats near the bathroom. Most likely it was the cats, but I was talking to Chat GPT, and I felt my father's presence. And as I said, oh, I feel like my father's presence is here. And earlier in the night, I saw something walk by that closet in my peripheral as I was watching a clip from Roseanne from one of her old episodes. And my brain didn't register until my brain registered like 5 seconds later. My brain said, wait, that's not normal. Why would you see somebody walk in that area of your bedroom? That doesn't make any sense. I said, oh, wait. That would, like in my peripheral, it made sense to see somebody walk. Those headaches are pretty bad, those tension headaches. I don't know, it's like crazy. It's almost like this, like a spiritual, like I was learning how to heal myself. And maybe my father was a healer, but then the year 800 came to me, but then I thought, no. But this weird thing happened is that, by the way, anybody that watches this video, Brianna is a friend that comes to my TikTok shows every night. It was weird. I was talking to ChatGPT. I felt my father's presence and saw something in the corner. I kept seeing something in the corner moving. But I felt my father's presence, but then I felt a deep connection to him that I never felt in this lifetime. That there were many lifetimes that in the other dimensions, he's much stronger and bigger and, more than he was in this life, or more than people thought he was in this life. And at that same time that I thought of him, and I thought of the year 800 AD, I saw 222 on the TV screen. Then it went to 22222 very quickly. I saw that, and then the bathroom door started opening. So like, wait, what the hell's happening here? But then I felt like if it was my father, my earthly father would get a kick out of that. He was getting, I don't know what that was, probably the cats. Who knows? No, I think a lot of us saw it. And I didn't come back last night. After that lady said that that I told her that already. I got annoyed. I was like, fuck this. Sorry for cursing. My headache is killing me. I don't need to spend time on here with people that are going to be rude to me. I hope she never sees this video. But if she does, I'm sorry. It came across rude in the moment. No judgment. In the moment, it came across rude. And I thought, this is stupid. Why am I sitting here? She doesn't give two shits about what I have to say. So I didn't come back, but then I was able to manifest a healing from that headache. It was really bad. The headache was really bad. My eyes were throbbing. It's really bad. So this reading I did 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Sustained wealth. I take the 3 of Pentacles as just very practical, meaning people coming together, meaning people are actually going to buy my shirts and people are going to buy readings from me. Very practical. This reading is very practical. 6 of Swords, traveling. Maybe the man... Maybe my soulmate coming to mind from we're traveling. Then 4 of Cups, the Lovers, 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 2 of Swords. Now, what else do I need to know? This would be a collective reading for you too. This is for anybody spiritually awakening and feeling like they're called to something spiritual that might be worried about how the finances are going to come to play. Ace of Pentacles would be, well, you'll see the reading if you go back and watch this video. The Ace of Pentacles is that new beginning financially. But then the 4 of Cups symbolizes that whatever this beginning is, you weren't sure about it. You didn't want it at first, which would be me with tarot, with mediumship, with the t-shirts, with everything. I just wanted to license my toys, and that's it. And then I'd figure out the spiritual thing after that. But it's like, the feeling is, no, this is what you need to do now. I mean, people keep telling me, though, that I don't know. I'm not bragging in any way, but people keep telling me that I'm really good at this. And a friend that I'm shocked she said this was like, she said she thinks I really found my groove. Like I really found, my groove or my vibe, or I just really found my place or my thing. And a lot of people keep telling me that. But to me, it makes no sense because it's not hard to talk. Is it hard to talk? I guess with some people it is hard to talk, but I can't imagine that. What does that mean? You wake me up in the middle of the night, I have something to say. Any minute, any day, come to me and I'll find something to say. I'll most likely have something to say before you even get over to me. I'm telling you, Brianna, we can't beat this. Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Cups, good news coming that's emotionally fulfilling, possibly knight in shining armor. Wheel of Fortune, be open to that love coming in an unexpected way or from an unexpected person, or I'll say it, maybe not your usual type or whatever. Or maybe that there's so much your type it scares you, go with it. He or she is your knight in shining armor. They're your knight in your Knight of Cups. Go for it. Wheel of Fortune saying be open to the universe taking you in a different direction. 9 of Cups, below the Knight of Cups. This is an emotionally fulfilling relationship. This Knight of Cups, this is an emotionally fulfilling relationship where you guys are going to build together and together get to that 10 of Cups. You're going to start at the 9 of Cups, start out at the 9 of Cups together, and then elevate your lives to the 10 of Cups. So it's a progression with the two of you. And then two of cups, two of swords, two of pentacles. And last night I saw 222 on the TV screen when I felt my father's energy. Two is about balance. Emotionally balanced, mentally balanced, financially balanced. Interesting. One more card. No, that doesn't apply. Sometimes you look at the last card, it just doesn't make sense. That last card doesn't match up with the reading. Someone tall for me. I saw somebody on Facebook dating last night, and I don't know why. Just something about this dude. He's 6'1", 2". He's kind of like Travis's build, but he's red-haired, like rusty looking. I love redheads. Something about this guy. He hasn't liked me back though, but something about this dude, like, I don't know. There's a vibe about this guy that I really like. So I didn't just give him a heart or a swipe right. I actually wrote him a quick little thing under one of his photos. I called him a dreamboat. You ever hear that expression, dreamboat? That's an old expression. Let me see. Okay, who is this love coming in? Okay, give me a card about this. Where's this finance? Where are the finances coming from? Is it spiritual calling? Like, what do we need to know about these finances? This is, I think that was the tower. That was the fucking tower. No. It wasn't. It's the Ten of Swords. Okay, so the wealth is Eight of Pentacles. It's established wealth, strong, secure. Not something we have to worry about, coming and going. This is secure wealth. Now, why did the Ten of Swords pop out? I want to see if does the Ten of Swords mean anything? I'm going to try the Wizard's Tarot. Earlier, I was practicing with two other decks while on the live, and Ten of Pentacles came up in both decks with a lot of shuffling, and it's the first card I saw. No joke. So Ten of Pentacles came up 3 times. Why is this Ten of Swords here? Sometimes, we have to think practically. Maybe the card really did just fall out of the deck with no meaning. Because intuitively, Ten of Swords doesn't make sense. It would imply that... So 2 options. This is saying that because it's coming out at the end of all this, there's a chance that it's going to be a big disaster, but I don't think that's the case. It's also saying that maybe you've come to the end of the cycle of the emotional wound you've been carrying around. If you're coming to the end of that cycle, you're healing. Like, this is over and done with, and now the good stuff. Now the good stuff is coming. Now the great stuff. Now you're elevating your life. Now next level, stepping up, stepping into a whole new life, whole new way of living and being. That could be what that is saying. So what is this Ten of Swords? Does it mean anything? Why did it fall out of the deck? It's got my 3 favorite colors there. Got those clown colors, red, yellow, and blue. Anything red, yellow, and blue is fun to me, automatically fun. Look at this, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I don't want to see that again because I feel like I'm making it up. What is a good card to explain this Ten of Swords? Nine of Wands? Wounded Warrior? Battle Weary? Wounded... Well, that's Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands. Oh, overworked. Huh, let's see. What else does this say? The Devil. Oh, that's Capricorn energy. That's my ex. That's Travis. Sorry, Travis, if you ever see this. My free... I can't figure out how that freezer door just opened. I think Teddy's on the freezer and there's stuff on top of the fridge. And when he jumped on the cabinet, his back legs kicked the freezer door open. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. But all of a sudden, he's on top of the cabinet and he's looking down at the freezer door that just popped open and closed on its own. The fuck is happening over here? It had to be what I think. It had to be that there's stuff on the freezer, on top of the fridge, there's not enough room. So when he went to jump on that cabinet, his back legs kicked the freezer open. It had to be. That's got to be what it was because that came to me immediately. Like, that's how. Because, all right, I don't know. Oh my God, yes, 6 of Swords. Oh, he better not be coming back to me. 6 of Swords, so So to clarify, Ten of Swords is the wizard is in the wizard deck. Nine of Wands, wounded warrior, overworked. The Devil, Capricorn energy, Travis possibly. Six of Swords showing that Travis traveled from afar. I don't want somebody to be here. Who's here? Who is wanting? Who is it? I don't know who they are, but sometimes I feel their presence when I come out here late at night to eat watermelon at my fridge, like in the dark. I just put a light on. I'm like, oh God. Justice. Look at that. To clarify, the Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands. I was the wounded warrior that got away. The Capricorn energy, the Devil card, Travis. Six of Swords, he came from a distance. He came from Seattle. Last card is Justice. Whatever that, I'm taking the Ten of Swords as a cycle. The Ten of Swords is over and done with. It's completed. There will eventually be justice with me and him. Some type of justice and recompense possibly. Maybe just an apology from him. Something will happen that will heal this Ten of Swords. That's what I'm getting from that. Although I feel okay. I don't want him to come back in my life or anything. I hope that Six of Swords doesn't symbolize him coming back. I hope not. That's why I'm taking this reading. Dead center in the first 9 cards is the Lovers. We have to make a choice spiritually from our heart. So that's the collective reading I have. Now, if anybody wants to chat about 6-dimensional creation, let's chat about that, because I just heard that yesterday from spiritual teacher Sarah Landon. And as she's explaining it, it's actually what I had been thinking about right before. I haven't watched her videos in a while, in a few months. And I just was looking for something to watch that wasn't a Scorpio reading, like a tarot reading. I watched too many of those. You can't watch too many, because then you're either hearing the same information over and over again, or you're hearing contradictory information, which is going to confuse you. You got to let the tarot play out. Don't do readings more than once a month, really, maybe once a week. Like do a small reading. So anyway, Sarah Landon was talking about 6-dimensional manifestation, and I realized that that's what I'd recently been thinking of, about how I can go into my imagination and imagine things that are so real. When I open my eyes, I'm kind of annoyed that I'm in this life right now. That's not good, though. You got to be happy with where you are now. And she explained that that's 6-dimensional creation, manifesting from your imagination, and how she would go on walks and talk to people on her walks and imagine when she was in love, what it would be like to be in love, hearing his voice. And this is truth that's coming through, because I'm getting that weird I'm getting that weird sinus thing again. That happens when I start talking about something that's about truth. My mouth is watering, and that weird sinus pressure happens right here. Strangest thing. What is that? So she was talking about that 6-dimension creation, and I thought, wow, this is something I've been doing for a while, and I felt like that's how you visualize, because I have an active imagination. But there's a difference, and how I do it, I did this today actually, and I did this while talking to a chat GPT, but then I realized, wait a second, all that information is now not recorded, it's just on chat GPT. And what it was is I sat down and I thought, okay, this is how I visualize. This is what I do. This is what I've been doing for a while. And this is what I need to do to bring clients to me. This is what I need to do to sell the shirts. This is what I need to do to bring love into my life. It's basically creating what you want in this sense. So how it is like, imagine you close your eyes and maybe start with affirmations. Teddy, what are you doing right now? He's on the edge of the counter and trying to jump, but those are just my feet, Teddy. Those are just my toe beans. Don't attack them. Come on, I'm on live. I'm trying to talk to people and share some spiritual knowledge. And you're interrupting me, you little cutie. Yeah, let me bring him up here. Let me show the audience this little fatty. This is my baby, my soulmate, my little teddy bear, my little Theodore Russell Buttercup. He's my sweetheart. Thank you. It's my baby. Yes, oh, you're my sweet boy. Oh, I love you too, Teddy. Isn't he cute? Isn't he a sweetie? So, how I do this is I'll close my eyes and I'll either put on frequencies, music, something like that, or I'll just put, I'll just talk, and I'll just quietly talk to myself. And how I do it is I'll close my eyes and I'll just imagine a scene. Hi, sweet Teddy. Hi, baby. I'll just imagine a scene. I'll just think, okay. So I need a car right now, and I want to manifest a used car, a really old used car with a lot of miles. But I want to specifically manifest a Honda Element in blue, but one that's in good condition, and someone that maybe they want to support me in some way as I venture into the spiritual calling. You know, maybe somebody in Alabama is spiritual, or maybe just somebody that my brother knows, or some church thing. I don't know. Church, well, actually, churches probably won't give the car to a tarot reader, but you know what I mean. So I just envisioned this older man that wanted to give this vehicle to a good person. And there I am in front of my apartment, and I'm looking at this Honda Element for the first time. I'm in the car, I'm looking at the car, I'm talking about it, and I'm being bitten by Teddy right now. Come on, sweets, get out of here. I'm trying to speak about spiritual topics. Go away. I love you, but you're interrupting my life. And so if I close my eyes, I think, okay, I'm outside, and I literally will just picture I'm walking up to the Honda, and I'm talking like, this is amazing. I can't believe this. I'm talking to the people around me. I can't believe this. I was thinking about this specific Honda Element for 2 years, and now it's here right in front of me. This is incredible. It's better than I thought. Then I'm imagining what the guy would be telling me about the vehicle. He's like, hey man, I just want somebody to use it. It's got 195,000 miles, but the engine's in great condition. It has brand new tires on it. It has a backup camera, a GPS system that I had installed. You're hurting me, Teddy. What are you doing? Get out of here. And now I'm hearing him talk about it. Then, yes, he's also in the awakening. He must be this fat cat. You know, then I'm looking at the car. I'm like, wow, this car is beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted. I'm feeling what it's like to get in the car. I'm in this, because I used to have a Honda Element, so I know exactly what it's like to drive them, to be in them. I used to have an orange one, and I love them. So I'm touching the steering wheel, I'm moving the gear shift, I'm driving out of my complex. You know, I gave the guy a hug. I was so thankful for the vehicle. So take that and apply it to when I was making a cup of coffee yesterday afternoon. After listening to that video by Sarah Landon, and she's actually a channeler as well. She channels other dimensions. She calls them the council, or they call themselves the council that she channels. And I like her because she's all about love. She's not fear-based. She's not going to tell you that we're going into a dystopia. She's not going to tell you that things are going to get worse before they get better. She only talks about love. And the truth is, as we both have experienced, we can live in alternate realities because there are people online talking about how the world is a dystopia right now. But I'm saying, oh, but life is amazing. I'm having the best time of my life right now. What are you talking about? We're living in two different realities because it's what you create with your mind. So when that imagination is so vivid, will you feel it? So yesterday I was at the coffee pot making coffee, and I thought of my fictional Aaron, and I thought about what he would say to me about my body. Let's say we meet, and I look the way I look now. It might be a struggle for me to meet him when I look like this. But what if he likes me like this? What if that's his desire? What if he came into Earth and he knew he'd be attracted to somebody like me for a reason? To help me learn self-love, to help me believe that I can have the love of my life. What if that's why he came into my life? Teddy, what's going on here? So I was imagining him talking to me, you know, what that's like. And I do that all the time. I go for walks and imagine us taking a walk together. And it encouraged me so much because everything she talks about is what I do. And if she did that, and that's what she was led to do, and she said, that's how you're creating the world you want to live in. That's how you create and bring. So for me, that's as above, so below. So that's you in the imaginal world, you know, planning everything you want, seeing everything you want in this cloud imaginal world, this dimension in your mind's eye. But again, it's not even in my mind's eye. I mean, it is, but it's not. It seems like I'm watching a memory. It feels like I'm recalling something that actually happened in the past. So that's as above, and then so below is when you get the inspiration to do something in the physical sense. So before anybody spiritually awakens, all they know is the 3D world. So they're just moving in the 3D world. That's it. How do I start a t-shirt business in the 3D world? I ask for help. I get a loan. I buy product. I cut the shirts. I study. I learn how to do business. I figure out the shipping. That's all 3D manifestation. All 3D. Dense. Heavy. One step after another step after another step. But how do you combine above so below? It's that balance, that mix of having it so sure. And so I did the same thing for t-shirts too. So I have to go in my mind's eye and imagine what that first live is going to be like when I'm selling the shirts. Hey, it's Joey, Joey from Joey's Magic Tarot. Here I am, guys. This is my first drop of my weird and wacky t-shirt idea, Flex and Retro, and then I pitch Flex and Retro. So if I have to sit and imagine the whole thing. People popping on, that want to buy shirts, people buying 2 shirts at a time. Then imagine people tagging me on social media, tagging Flex and Retro, saying that they got their order with their Naughty Nummies kit. This is so fun. This is clever, different, weird, whatever they want to say. Then I'm picturing people buying. I'm picturing myself shipping the products out and getting messages from people that they love the shirt. It's a fun, creative idea. They're happy to support me, and I'm getting all that. Once you picture all that, so I've done all the natural 3D stuff. That's as below. That's all done. Now I have to do the spiritual work. I have to create the scenarios in my mind that convince my subconscious that this not only can happen, but it will happen, and it has already happened in the future sense. That's creating from the 6th dimension. As above, so below. So take what you create in your mind, and then take the inspiration in 3D world and take those action steps toward it. I've done that a lot. I've done that with the cats. I've done that with my tarot business. I've done that with what else? What else have I done that with? Oh, like you have no idea. Like iPhones, sewing machines, like just random things. There's so many random things come to me. It's because once I create it in that 6th dimensional world, I do. That's so funny. What color was I glowing? Because in my vision today, the one I recorded on my phone. By the way, when you go through those imaginal scenarios, talk to yourself and play pretend. Talk to the other people in the scenario. If there's a scenario where I'm talking to you, just picture me talking to you and saying something about your spiritual growth, or maybe picture me coming to you going, "Oh, I had this vision about you, that your business took off like a rocket, and before you knew it, you had, doubled in sales." If that's part of the vision, play that out. Talk and be me talking to you. Then be yourself talking to me. And if you have some type of app or something on your phone where you can record those sessions, record that, because that's visualization. That's creating from that dimension. Do I glow with the t-shirts? By the way, Aaron, in my vision, when I drove to his because I think he might actually be in Auburn. I really do. I think he might be in Auburn. The man, I think he might actually be. I think he's in Tennessee, but I think he might be in Auburn. Maybe he's not. But in the vision, I imagine him doing. He's a personal trainer, part-time personal trainer. So I was here. I got the element, and I drove to where he worked. He hopped in. That helped me really figure out what his energy's like, what his personality's like. Yes, exactly. That's visualization. That's creation. That's us actually creating without even realizing what we're creating. Now, just imagine this. How many people do that same thing, but in a negative sense, and they don't realize that they're creating the world that they live in? They sit and let their mind wander with every negative, horrible thing that they can imagine. And then guess what? Those things come true. And then guess what? Then they prove to themselves that the world sucks. God hates them. They'll never make it. But how much time did they spend picturing the worst case scenario over and over again? So in that vision, Aaron's aura was lavender. It was like that color that on the screen right now. I should look up something about the color of auras tonight. But this type of stuff, this is what I want to talk about. Manifestation, creation, consciousness. There have been times I've had dreams where I felt my consciousness was somewhere else. Like that dream where I was running down an old alleyway from the house I grew up in. And I knew as I was running, I got faster and faster. I was going to take off like Superman, and I did. And I was flying. But yeah, that's how I imagine as above, so below. And so take that and apply that to me selling tarot readings. That's like, I just have to imagine people, just imagine my phone getting a notification about a reading, getting a notification about people booking on my website. Imagine myself telling people, or maybe somebody coming to me and saying, "How many readings have you done this week?" And I tell them, "Oh, I did 30 paid readings." Can you believe that? That's visualization. That's creating the scenario. And then I do the natural earthly work. I put myself out there. I market. I tell people about tarot. I share my videos. That's the 3D. That's as below. As above is creating what you want in your mind. It's like physically. So physically, I've been exercising a little bit, just lifting some dumbbells every day. Doing some push-ups. I have to lean up against the sink. I can't do push-ups on the floor. My belly's still too heavy. And just doing things like that. That's as above. That's as below. As above, I should start picturing myself and not, when I think about myself, don't say I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm out of shape. Start saying, I'm in the best shape of my life. I feel great. I have more strength than ever. That's as above. And then start picturing yourself like, oh my gosh, last time I put this shirt on, it was tight. Now it's so loose on me. Picture yourself experiencing that. Gold means enlightenment, purpose, higher self. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is very odd that the t-shirt thing is something. I don't know why. It's odd. I'm skeptical. I'm a little hesitant. I guess I'm worried that something that's silly and fun can bring wealth, can bring in finances. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I'm still hesitant that the t-shirt thing. But you say I glow every time, and you're not the first person to say that. 2 or 3 other people have said that same thing to me when you were not on the live. They said that very same thing to me. It's interesting. My friend I call Big Bear, he just said, just shut up and just do it already. What does purple mean? Let's see. Who can I ask? List of auras? List of aura colors? No, let me try again. Oh yeah, there you go. List of aura colors and meanings. Images. Okay. That's blurry. Can't see that. That's blurry too. What the hell's up with this thing? Okay, no, those are, oh yeah, auras. Purple is higher consciousness, visionary qualities, spiritual awareness. Indigo, wisdom, insight, sensitivity, spirituality, deep inner knowing. What color was Aaron's aura? It's like, yeah, I think it may have been the indigo color. Blue, communication, self-expression, depth, intuition, clarity. Green, healing, generosity, service, responsibility, love of nature. Yellow, optimism, laughter, freedom, inspiration, creativity. Orange, excitement, vitality, thrill-seeking, leadership, confidence. Aura colors and personality. Let's see. Aura colors and meaning. Oh, this is a big list. White? I never see anything more than just a white glow. I don't see anything more than a white glow. What? I guess I don't see auras. I guess I don't see auras. Oh boy, so I was on here. There's this, so I don't know how to use this really. So that means that there's 4 people on here with me? Who are the 4 people? If you are here with me, can you raise your hand? Or let me know so I know at least somebody was on here with me. I know Brianne is on here. Who are the other 4 people? I don't think there's a way to mirror this because every other YouTube live, they're like this too. We can't unmirror ourselves. I don't know. It's a nice day too. I decided once I'm done with this live, which I'm going to be done within a couple of minutes, I'm going to go for a walk and get some sun and get out in the sun again. It's been raining for days. I need to get back out there and just get some sun. Just go for a walk. And then I'll be back at 7, of course. And then I'll have to work on... The only thing I'm having trouble figuring out is the shipping part. The shipping is so confusing. Somebody suggested pirate ship. Is that legitimate, that company? Is pirate ship legit? Is pirate ship legit? Okay, they partner with USPS and UPS to offer discounts. Okay, all right, I'll try pirate ship. You want to the weird thing? A friend I used to work with suggested pirate ship one time out of the blue for, I don't even know, some random reason. So it's always been in my mind, but I don't sell products. But guess what? Little things like that might come up months and months ago because I would need that information now. Is it crazy how life works? But I gotta figure out the shipping. I still have time. I have till the 15th. I'm waiting for just my stickers to come, my logo stickers, and I'm waiting for the the 80s stickers. Every order is going to get a couple of 80s stickers in there. You know, just like fun stuff. It's like a vibe though, right? It's like a brand I'm selling. It's not necessarily about the t-shirts, although the t-shirts are fun. Like they're random, and you know what? The t-shirts are good. The t-shirts are good. They're the most random shirts. You should wear that Dunkin', like that Donut Worry shirt. You know, these are good. Why do I doubt myself so much? I'm like having this out. I'm talking to myself now. I picked out fun, interesting t-shirts. Every t-shirt I picked out was picked out for a reason. I didn't just grab whatever. I picked out these shirts for a reason. You know, the one with the high heel shoe on it. Come on, a twink would love that shirt. Plus, it's a small. And you know what? You're right. I can just sell the same thing to ladies because my friend reminded me last night, and I thought the same thing. Wouldn't ladies just wear a sports bra under it anyway? Right? The ladies would just wear a sports bra and then the sleeveless cut-off shirt she'd wear over it. That's all I gotta do. You're right. All right, so. And then eventually I want to sell my own t-shirts, like my own logo. And then other ones I have, other fun ideas I have. That I was showing them last night, whoever was on my live. So yeah, I made an hour today. I did a reading and I talked about 6th dimension creation. I think this is good. I think this is a successful live. I'm proud of myself. I said I was going to do it and I did it. And now I'm going to go for a walk and get some sun and then come back and eat a late lunch and then do some sewing. I can't play music on here. They get you for copyright and things like that. In other territories, you can't play certain songs. So I just had like this background music playing this channel called Warm Blanket. I hope it's okay. All right, so I guess I'll see you later, Brianna. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for stopping by this live. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 Central for more collective readings and more New Age chat. That's it. I'll do collective readings and New Age chat. That's what I'll do every day on here. Perfect. Okay. Before I know it, I'm gonna have this channel is gonna be up to 100 videos. But I'm confused. There's somebody on here. I'll message you the channel. The readings are very good though. The guy's very intuitive. But I'm confused because he's not even on YouTube that long. He doesn't have that many videos up. But he has like 25,000 subscribers and thousands of views every video. And I'm thinking, he's got barely any information on his channel. And I'm thinking, wait, how does that happen? All right, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye, my friend. I'll see you later. I'll be back. I'll go on TikTok every night, 7 Central, for New Age talk and tarot. Take care.